In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the card game Uno Show 'em No Mercy. I'm going to be breaking down how it works, what's great about it, what's not so great about it, and my overall thoughts on the game. There will be a link for this game in the description of this video if you want to pick it up. As well, please be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Let's talk about how the game works. The object of the game is to be the first person to get rid of all of the cards in your hand. To start, choose a dealer and shuffle the cards. Deal 7 cards to each player. Place the remaining cards face down in the center of the table, creating a draw pile. Draw 1 card from the top of the pile and place it face up in the discard pile. If it's an action card, ignore it and flip over another card. Now you're ready to start the game. The player to the left of the dealer goes first, with play continuing clockwise. Your turn starts by laying down a card that correlates either with the number, color, or action on the last card laid down. A wild card can be played on top of anything on your turn. If you've worked your hand down to 1 card, shout Uno. If you don't and someone calls you out on it, you're going to need to draw 2 cards. If you're not able to play a card that matches the one on top of the discard pile, you must continue drawing cards from the draw pile until you draw a card that you're able to play. Let's take a look at the special rules included in this game. If someone plays a draw card, you can play a draw card from your own hand on top of it, passing the attack to the next player. For example, if someone plays a draw 2 card on you and you play a draw 4 card, the next player will have to draw 6 cards. This stacking continues until the next player isn't able to equal or exceed the last draw card played, thus forcing them to draw the total number of cards. If at any point a player has 25 or more cards, they are immediately eliminated from the game. In the instance that you play a 7 card, you must swap your cards with another player of your choice. If you play a 0 card, all players must pass their cards to the next player in that direction of play. And now, let's take a look at the different action cards included in this game. The draw 2 card. When played, the next player must draw 2 cards and lose their turn. The draw 4 card. When played, the next player must draw 4 cards and lose their turn. The skip card. When played, skip the next player's turn. The reverse card. When played, the direction of play is reversed. The discard all card. Discard all of the cards in your hand that match the color of the discard all card. Place all of the discarded cards under this card in the discard pile. The skip everyone card. When played, skip all other players and play another turn. The wild reverse draw 4 card. Reverse the direction of play with the next player drawing 4 cards and losing their turn. The wild draw 6 card. When played, the next player must draw 6 cards and lose their turn. The wild draw 10 card. When played, the next player must draw 10 cards and lose their turn. The wild color roulette card. When played, the next player chooses a color. They will then reveal cards from the draw pile one at a time until they get a card of that color. They must add all of the cards that they've drawn to their hand. Wild cards do not count. The first person to play their last card wins the game. Let's talk about what's great about this game. With a game title like this one, there's no doubt that No Mercy seeks to disrupt your game night with some brutal gameplay, and it does not disappoint. Cards like the Wild Draw 10 card make it all too easy to send your friends and family into an all-out rage. Throw the Wild Color Roulette card into the mix, and you just might see some tables get flipped. While this might necessarily seem like a good thing to some, there's no doubt that those seeking a game night with no mercy will be viciously entertained. Another thing that I love about this game is actually one specific rule, which is that when a player hits 25 cards or more, they're eliminated from the game. This is one of those rules where I asked myself, why hasn't someone come up with this before? I don't know about you, but I've had one too many Uno games where I just had way too many cards in my hand, and so did everyone else, and the game just kept on going on and on and on. This is a rule that not only makes No Mercy a fantastic game, but should also be added to every other iteration of the game. Let's talk about what's not so great about this game. While I'm all for the savage nature of this game, it's worth noting that some people can't handle taking an L. To everyone watching, you know who you are. With a game this punishing, it's worth checking yourself before you wreck yourself at the game table. But hey, if you can handle getting whopped with 10 cards in one turn, you're good to go. All in all, Show 'em No Mercy is sure to become a fan favorite with Uno lovers everywhere. With a slew of brutal cards and a solid rule system to match it, this game brings a satisfying edge to the battlefield. If you're questioning whether or not to have mercy on your game night guests, my advice would be to hold nothing back. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Take care, and I'll see you around.